taking on the Kings. For Indiana, they know each game is a test of their physical endurance and mental focus. Another challenge lies ahead. Kings, Pacers, just moments away, right after this. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. This is Brian Anderson at the table along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Sacramento Kings. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Jimmy Butler and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Thursday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And for their matchup with the Suns, that will be game number 8 on the schedule for them. Starting to get into the full swing of things by then.
And now Indiana's starting group. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Then there's Benedict Mathurin, then it's Halliburton, and it's the Cobra in at the 2. And for the Kings, we've got Domantas Sabonis. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. Then there's De'Aaron Fox, and it's Carter in at the 1 spot. And when you look at the numbers for these teams, Brent, they both pile up assists.
Those are some of the better teams to play for and are the most dangerous in terms of setting up your scheme defensively. Coaching staffs have a really hard time trying to get their team ready against an opponent that moves the ball as often as both of these teams do tonight.
Here's the Cobra. Pass to Siakam. To the middle. Deflected. They recover it. Here's Turner. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Playing with real urgency. Turner keeps the play alive. That work ethic from him is just fantastic.
Fox left side. Mathurin with a steal. That's good from Siakam on the assist from Halliburton.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
The defense producing easy looks, it just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
Now here's Sabonis. He came away with 14 points in his last game. He drops it from range.
And this is how confident Sabonis has become, ready to fire as soon as he gets it.
Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production.
Now here's Fox. Over Siakam. And it's Fox missing.
UD giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Halliburton, the pass to the Cobra. And you look at the Kings, Brett. They've had several name changes over the years of their franchise.
Before becoming the Sacramento Kings, they were the Rochester Royals, and then the Cincinnati Royals, and then the Kansas City Kings, and then all of a sudden, let's get to the West Coast, and here comes the state capital of Sacramento. It's not really affected to win. Though has a BA.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. Now here's Carter, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the head coach for Sacramento gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said one person we cannot overlook is Tyrese Halliburton. He said the guy has major impact on the game, even when he's not scoring, which he usually is. He sets the tempo for the team. He can defend, rebound, pass the ball. Kid's got it all, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Sacramento shooting their first free throws of the evening. And he drops the first. Good on both.
And you could tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's the Cobra. Outside Matherin. Over DeRozan. The Pacers again can't hit. Pass to Fox. Here's Robinson Earl. DeRozan with the ball. Clock at 6. Fox. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist.
How about that? Just accepting the contact and still getting the finish for Fox.
Stolen by Carter. Here's the break for the finish. Fox, that's good.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Boy, it's been fun watching this player do his thing lately. Our player of the week for the Eastern Conference.
No questions, he has been on fire. He's really showing us what the complete package looks like for a shooting guard. Getting points, but also doing a lot off ball to affect the game.
And it's in there.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
Levine, he's checked in for the Kings. And the Pacers also... making a change. Toppin's checked in, and it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. With a break here, let's see which teams racked up the assists during last year's campaign. Indiana, 4th.
Well, last year these guys were coached to share the basketball, keep making the extra pass until someone got a good look. They always talk about good to great. They're a prime example.
It's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
Here's Levine for 3. Indiana with a rebound. This is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
Yes, surprised to split the season series last year. These guys have confidence in themselves against anyone they face.
And they don't want a repeat of what happened last year here. They know this is an opponent they can handle. And they don't want to give away anything like they did last year.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's the Cobra. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. And that's a foul called on Domantas Sabonis. That's his first foul of the game. Some changes for Sacramento. Martin, he's checked in for Robinson Earl. Highsmith comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Hendricks is subbed in for Carter.
Well, Toppin trying to gain his confidence by sharing the ball. He gets an assist.
Sacramento has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Now here's Levine. He's closely guarded. Siakam pulls down the board.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Count.
This is where Sabonis can play tricks. He's got every move at his disposal.
Pass to the Cobra. Yep, that one goes. The Cobra's got 8 points. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Here's Hendricks. Now here's Martin, guarded by Toppin. Outside Levine. Fires in the triple.
And with how well Levine attacks the bucket, defensively, you almost have to give him space to shoot threes.
Here's the Cobra. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Pass to Highsmith. Sabonis, left side. And Levine throws it down.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Kings.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
We've got Zach Levine. Williams is out there with Caleb Martin. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Highsmith in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Cobra in the last game against the Wizards was outstanding. He dropped 50 points, and not only was he terrific offensively, he also made an impact on defense. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
All right, Alec, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Sacramento shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
In the NBA, I'm not sure if anyone is quicker than De'Aaron Fox. I mean, when he gets going and he's moving north to south, we're pretty much helpless defensively.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Use this time to have a look at last year's steals leaders. The 4th spot held by De'Aaron Fox.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Halliburton, the pass to the Cobra. Back to Halliburton. To the inside, the Cobra. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Robinson Earls checked in for Sacramento. Carter comes in for Highsmith. And here's Indiana now, trailing by 2. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Outside Carter. Year after year, this early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason. And it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Offensive rebound, Pacers. stolen by Carter. Back come the Kings in transition. And it's Fox missing. Here's the Cobra. He's checked by Carter. Oh, Fox with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Rebounded by Halliburton.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Here's the Cobra. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Fox with it. Here's the Cobra. He's covered by Fox. Down low. The Cobra. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Williams up top. Turner covers. Pass to Robinson Earl. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Levine for 3. And Zach Levine from deep.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them. Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Some changes for Sacramento. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Williams. And DeMar DeRozan is subbed in for Fox. Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Now Levine. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Robinson Earl. Carter from outside. And the Cobra pulls it down.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
So they take the lead.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
1 minute left to play in the first half of basketball. Carter, a screen on Matherin. Outside Levine. DeRozan outside. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the triple. DeRozan's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Indiana shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First free throw is good.
Shooting for Indiana. 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. And so here's Sacramento. 32 seconds left in the second period. DeRozan outside. There's a screen by Robinson Earl. The 3 is up. And it's DeRozan missing. Here's the Cobra. 20 points for him. The shot no good. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
28. The Pacers. 28.
And greetings from the Duke.
Limiting turnovers has helped. Give their ball handlers props. They've been smart with the decision making.
They're certainly running the offense well. You know the coaching staff loves to see this. Okay, and now moving on to what's been a fantastic head-to-head matchup at the 2-guard spot.
These 2 guys we thought they'd bring in tonight, it has been brought, playing with no fear.
Can't forget about your teammates, though. Got to keep them involved, too.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Well, the Kings shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. And Indiana looking at who they've got. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Then there's Tyrese Haliburton. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's the Cobra in at the 2.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
To the paint. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the... line.
Great decision from Tyrese Haliburton. Understands when he should look to set up his guy.
Well, you hear team execs say all the time, you're either selling wins or you're selling hope. How true is that, Brent?
Well, if you're an executive BA, just be right about whatever it is that you're selling. And you got to be realistic. I mean, fans are smart. They understand where your team is. Are you a playoff competitor? Are you young and growing? So that's hope. If you're going deep into the playoff run, you want the wins.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year, he said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team puts me in position to succeed, so the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star.
Put the first 3 misses behind him and finally ended their third quarter drought. There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Sabonis outside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. They retain possession. Pass to DeRozan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Mathurin. And the Cobra pulls it down. The Cobra's got 5 rebounds tonight. On the wing, Mathurin. And there's a pick. To the left side wing. Here's the Cobra. 26 points for him. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Wide open. DeMar working the lane.
And that's where the frame of DeRozan comes into play. So good at bodying up to get his.
And the Pacers with possession here. 2-point game. DeMar DeRozan, an impressive scorer who takes relatively few three-point shots, Greg.
Yeah, the arc is not his primary focus. He'd rather pick you apart in the mid-range, but he does it so consistently that the points pile up quick.
And Sabonis gets it to go.
And that's what makes Sabonis such a tremendous offensive player. He will score from all 3 levels.
Haliburton, the pass to the Cobra. Down low. Here's Turner. Sabonis with some nice D. The Kings have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. They get it again. Out to Fox for the lead. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. Fox has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, Fox is feeling it right now. A quick release off the catch and shoot.
Robinson Earl down low. He's covered by Siakam. Fox outside. Here's Robinson Earl. No good with the triple. Pacers trail by 3. To the inside. Fox with the ball. Picked up by Mathurin. Tries a 10-footer. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's the Cobra. And he drops in the layup off the glass. The Cobra's got 28. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Pass to Sabonis. Back to Fox. It's not going to go for him. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Siakam outside. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. The Cobra's got 10 points here in the second half.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
DeRozan looks it over. Pass to Sabonis. Now Fox. 6 to shoot. 36 seconds left in the third. Yes, it's good. Fox has got 11.
The closer that Fox gets inside, the more effective he could say. I guess you could say he's good in the Fox hole.
Siakam for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Pacers lead by 2. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
The Pacers have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Here's the Cobra. 30 points in the game. Count it up. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Indiana ahead. They're up by 2. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Keep working the game, possession by possession.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Williams. Then there's Caleb Martin. And it's Highsmith in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
Great at facilitating guys willing to move because Tyrese is a team-first type of player.
And here's Fox. Pass to Highsmith. Fox with the ball. Inside. Highsmith passes to Martin. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. And it's Fox missing. Indiana leading by 4. Here's the Cobra. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
Now here's Fox. Outside LaVine. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Fox has got his 3rd assist of the night.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
They're just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Outside LaVine. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Here's Mathurin. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Yeah, when you talk about Benedict Mathurin, here's a guy who has fought for everything he's got.
The Kings call timeout.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Sabonis, he's checked in for Williams. Robinson Earl comes in for Martin. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Highsmith. And it's Carter in for LaVine. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, I was able to listen in on the Kings head coach talk to his team during the break. He told his players, we are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard and we will win this game.
Allie, thank you. 3-pointer, Fox. Sacramento again missing.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Carter against Halliburton. With some arc. Rebound by the Kings. Fox outside. Back to Robinson Earl. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists in the game.
Really, he's improving so much in his decision-making and delivering passes.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's the Cobra. Soft touch off the glass. The Cobra's got 5 points in the quarter. Kings trail by 6. Now Fox. Pass to Robinson Earl for 3. And it's Tyrese Halliburton with the rebound.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
DeRozan passes to Fox. Fox on the take. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
This is where De'Aaron Fox can be so good, just forcing the issue on the drive when he puts those jets to work.
And both free throws good for Fox.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Here's the Cobra. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's DeRozan. Stuffed home by DeRozan on the jam.
Yeah, man. DeRozan is fired up. These situations just fuel his competitiveness.
To the middle. Here's the Cobra. He's covered by Fox. Shot clock at 6. There's a screen by Turner. Three-pointer Mathurin. And the three-pointer goes. And the Pacers lead by 5.
We have seen Mathurin come up clutch before.
Ooh, poked away. In transition, here come the Pacers. And the finish on the break with the slam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. Slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Sacramento has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. The Kings call timeout. Seconds left in the fourth. Sabonis with a screen on Halliburton. Launches it. He connects. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
And Fox has got the ball here for the Sacramento Kings. Shoots. Oh, he nails it!
That is a mature play from De'Aaron Fox. Not afraid to take the big one.
Here's the Cobra. And now we've got an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
This is their chance to stretch the lead, Graham.
Yeah, it's a must. They have to execute and avoid the big mistake.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Here are the Kings with the ball now. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And it's in. And he's brought them within 2 points now. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. The Kings call timeout. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
Nah, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
Off target from downtown.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the first of 3, missing that time. That's a tough one to miss. He's got 2 more chances now. He makes the second free throw, and that brings him within 2 here. And he nails the third. And the free throw, no good. Here's Fox. No good! And so it's the Pacers who come out on top here. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.